YouTube? What's up, Patreon? What's up, all the angels? Everyone that hangs out and is gonna hang out. Man, we're gonna have some fun, and I got some splaining to do. You know, so a week ago, my girlfriend and I were gifted like one of the most life-changing experiences of my life for sure, and it was one of my Patreon friends, one of my now friends for life, took Danielle and I to see Silk Sonic, the Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak duo in Vegas, and it was just such an inspiring, like, as a musician and as like a wannabe entertainer, like I want to entertain, you know. I just I found such a new appreciation for it, and like I signed myself up for vocal lessons, and like I've been practicing, I've been studying, I've been working, man. Like I've been doing lots of recording, and just like I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with this one. I think I'm gonna talk out of my butt a little bit. I'm excited for this one. So this is Angelina Jordan covering "Stay." I specifically wanted to do this one because of the guitar and microphone placement someone was asking me about, and I'm curious about it. Like there's like I'm spending some more time. I've had the mic again now all week. The TLM 103. I've got it. It's up top. And it's such a fun mic. I just didn't realize so when I was using it, I had headphones on. The reason is because I normally use this microphone, and it's a really, really quiet microphone. So I've got an outboard, I've got a preamp that has like a compressor and an EQ on it, and I have the EQ flat. It's just everything's at noon, right? I don't even know it's turned on. But I have it to crank the gain up, and I didn't realize how much I had to crank the gain up in this mic too. So like it's a very, very sensitive mic. It's just not an extremely loud mic. So this setup doesn't freak me out as much as it did in the first instance, because like the part that I wasn't taking into account was how sensitive the mic was because of the compressor I used for this microphone, using it in the same chain. But now using it again and understanding it a little bit more and digging into it a little bit more, I understand a little bit better. So I'm excited. I don't know if this is the live take or if this is just like a video take after. I'm not too sure. I'm sure we'll find out, or you all let me know, but I'm excited to see it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can check me out on Patreon. Links in the description box. All Angelina Jordan stuff is up there too, man. The Instagram, the TikTok, the covers. Like I'm pretty sure I can do TikTok reactions on here, and I'm going to start making a list because I don't want to just do one at a time. I'm going to do a couple, but like, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Please check it out. Do yourself the favor. And like I say, like if you're a musician, or if you're an aspiring musician or want to be a musician, like it's such a place to pull inspiration from and motivation. Cause like, I don't know. I can't talk highly enough about it. So, let me make sure y'all can see this, and let me make sure I can see the audio, and let's go.
A fever.
Fantastic. Every time. Y'all know the minute she opens her mouth, I always have to start it over. I'm never prepared.
All along it was a fever, a cold, sweat, hard-heated believer. I threw my hands up in the air, said, show me something.
I love that, like that tall vibrato she has. Say something. Like I'm over accentuating a little bit, but it's like almost between two pitches, but it's just like this comfortable vibrato for her. Like it's so wild.
Show me something. He said, if you dare, come a little closer. Round and around and around and around we go.
I like her decision. I'm pretty sure it's intentional, because it's like the around. You could change it, like you could like play with it. Like I come from like a rock background, so you could be like around and around and around and around we go. Like that would be like if you played like the Axl Rose kind of thing, right? Or like any of those kind of categories. Ron Tabac for those Canadians. But how she kept it the same, and then on the go it was like go, and then she ended it like in the same the same embouchure position as the around part. Check this out.
And around we go.
So it's go, and it's the same O as around. Like, we take the pitch out, just like the actual, like the how she enunciates it, right? Like, it's so detailed. It's so precise and just like correct all the time, all the time.
Oh, now, tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can live without you. Takes me out the way. I want you to stay.
I do think it's a smart mic for her, because like she has this, I'm pretty sure it's called compression. So it's like a vocal, it's how you play with the air that you actually let come out of your like vocal chain, right? So from your diaphragm, if you imagine the bottom of your stomach, you're projecting like power, and you're letting air either come through quickly or slowly, and like at a different rate of like or like, you know, really gentle. And it's like she can play with like how heavy like the breath sits in the pitch, like, you know what I mean? It's I think that's kind of like the texture that she's like adding to it. It's just like she has so much control over her voice.
It's not much of a life you're living. It's not just something you take, it's given.
Like, and then like the arcs like to the notes, so it's not always forgiven. Like, it's so subtle, and it almost has that like appreciation for like symphony, where it's like you're not the first in, you're not the first out. Like she's playing like loose on the beat, but she's still keeping up, because it's like it's very squared up with the finger picking, right? So there's a very clear metronome, but she's playing very loose with it. Like it's just I don't know where she pulls all her like her taste and talent from, man. But like she's got a deep well of it.
Round and around and around and around we go. Tell me now, tell me now.
All right, hopefully we're done with this. Let's go.
Tell me now, you know. Are you sure how to feel about it? Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can live without you. Takes me out the way. I want you to stay.
It's like breath control, because she does this, and I want you to stay. It's like the tone itself ends, but there's no like real beginning or end to it. You know what I mean? Like it's like she doesn't end the word. It's just like the note itself has this like breaking point, but it's just like it's not her voice breaking up from like strain. It's like airflow, like compression. I don't know, man. It's wild.
The reason I hold on, cause I need this hold gone. Funny, you're the broken one, but I'm the only one who needed saving.
And like she doesn't miss a beat and all that, so it's like if you like just listen to the vowels, just the vowels.
One, but I'm funny, you're the broken one, but I'm the only one who needed.
So like the I and the O, they're all the exact same.
Funny, you're the broken one, but I'm the only one who needed saving. Cause when you never see the light, it's hard to know which of us is caving. Not really sure how I feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can live without you. Takes me out the way.
I think think a part of the magic is like is what I've been talking about, the breath control, because it's like when I first started, like when I first plugged this microphone in, I couldn't believe how much my breath got picked up in it. And it's because I think the reason is because like these Neumann microphones, they've got like a really present like 10 and 12K, and it kind of gives like this airy kind of vibe, but it makes everything sound really crisp and really present right in front of you. And so like it sounds like she's learned to control that, because like her breath, like her taking the breath, it's like perfect. Like it doesn't interrupt anything. It's not too early. It's like right where it needs to be pleasant. But like she can also let all that like that air control out in her pitch, and it picks it up, right? So it's like I think that this microphone is like a really good choice for her. The more and more I use it, it lets us appreciate part of the gift, which is all these different layers and textures to her voice, right? Because like in this microphone, you just wouldn't hear it. It just wouldn't do the same thing. And I know she's sang into this microphone, but I just don't think that it would have the same texture as the TLM 102 or 103. And that's my opinion. I also think that the guitar has a plug-in. I think it's got a lyric. I think if I'm being specific, I think it's got a lyric in it. And my reason for thinking it's that and not the microphone, the Neumann microphone in this setup, is because just like in singing outside of the polar pattern, I saw how much the EQ changed, and I don't think it would be that crisp from this far away. Like if it was angled at it and if it was set up and EQ'd and the gain structure was built for that, then sure, that's no problem. But the fact that her voice sounds so clear and his guitar sounds so clear is just, I think that they have a plug-in in the side of the guitar, and specifically I think it's a lyric, because I have a Taylor guitar on the wall with a lyric on it, and it's like, in my opinion, it sounds exactly the same as his. I've heard a bunch of them. I've like from the guitar store, I heard a bunch of them.
Want you to stay.
Guitar player shook.
Stay.
Like again to the breath thing, like I would have wanted to take the breath right after the run, but she waited until the next pitch again, because like I think like in the context it makes more sense. Yeah, like I'm just thinking like times I've recorded, I've had to go back and change where my breath is or delete the breath entirely, because I do it at the begin or at the end of the phrase instead of right before the beginning, like she is, right? Like it's just she's got so much, man, dialed in. Fantastic. Loved it. Thank you so much for the request. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Hope I had fun. Having more language, that's what I'm looking for. Having more language to try to describe the gift that is Angelina Jordan. That's what I'm working towards. So anyways, we'll see everyone again soon.